John, we do this every year. We call it the State of the Union.
That's right.
2023.
Here it is.
I'm going to start off talking about integrity.
Okay.
Just kind of give a little integrity update. Although I don't have a lot, what I want to make sure that the folks that do business with us is they have probably heard me say before 2.5 years ago, we're not joining integrity.
We're not selling.
We're not selling. We're not for sale. We got Michael and Luke. And all that's true. We still got Michael and Luke. But we joined integrity, I believe, June of 2020. And I know we've talked about it, but it's not been anything but fantastic. It's not been any surprises, which is great. Surprises scare me always. But no surprises. Integrity's doing rock solid. I believe they're the #1 producer in life, #1 producer in health in the country, and this is a big country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I just can't emphasize enough that John and Jeff have no regrets. And as Brian Adams says, we're just getting started.
Just getting started. You know, the other thing too, I'll just throw on, is I don't think we've changed the way that we communicate with all the guys and gals that have worked with us for years and years. We're still growing as much as we ever have or more. But, you know, I think at the beginning thought, well, they're going to change. They're going to be different now. It ain't going to be the same anymore. But
I put on 8 pounds.
Jeff, you know, another bullet point here is our Medicare Advantage business. And, you know, we can think back not too long ago, we did hardly any Medicare Advantage 4, 5, 6 years ago. And really about 4 years ago, we said, my gosh, we have got to start doing better. It's not going away. It's a big part of the Medicare business wherever you go. And so it has been a constant focus for us trying to grow that piece of it. Steve Spinner's done an outstanding job,
Fantastic job.
hasn't he? And so we appreciate all of you that have teamed up with us on the Medicare Advantage. I feel like we got several new carriers, some regional carriers we'll be introducing this season. But Medicare Advantage is on the front of our minds all the time, and just continuing to try to get better and better in that business.
And I think we have, and I think it's one common theme throughout our career is we're slow to learn. But thank God we learn. When we learn and we get it.
And then when it's our idea, it's our idea.
Exactly. But you know, some of our agents still don't do very much, and depending on where they live, maybe it's not a great buy. But I tell you what, if you're in the senior age market, like we all are, I think you have to have that in your portfolio.
Yes, can.
Because some people, it's what they want and it's what they need.
Right. So if we can help you guys, we're all about it. Just let us know and we'll help you get started. Okay, you know, third little bullet here is our annuity business. And my gosh, this has been, I don't want to call it a full-fledged rocket, but it has really, really grown. I think it's two main things. One, we've had some awful attractive rates. My gosh, the last 5-6 months, especially in the MIGA area. We haven't seen rates like this since we were young men, right?
Right.
Super great rates. And then the other thing is Kirk, as you all know, Kirk Sarf runs that department and has really just been so steady and diligent of helping guys that have never been in that business before get into it, get comfortable with it, get their confidence up where they know they can help their customers and talk to their customers and really feel good about it. And that's been a process, and it's really paying off. We had our biggest month ever by far just this last February.
And you know what I like about the annuity business is, number one, I think it's the best financial vehicle for a senior that doesn't want risk.
Yeah.
If they do not want risk, how they can put some money in there and truly it's protected. You know, I know there's some limits on size and all that, but 99.9% of the people that put money in there, they meet those qualifications, and it's just a safe vehicle for them to get a great return and be able to pass it on to their heirs.
I know, like we've got 3-year deals right now at this date that are paying over 5% just on a 3-year contract.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's great. So when you think of the great for the consumer, number one, and you think the people already trust you, so that why not put your money with that agent?
Yeah.
Our agents are getting a hold of it. The ones that are doing it love it.
Yeah.
And and I just hope more guys just
Right.
keep looking at it because
Yep.
it's a great thing for your customer. John, you've kind of been leading the charge on the acquisitions that we've had over the years, and the talking to the agents, and of course our digital team, our marketing team does a great job of putting it out there on the internet. But when you're talking to a guy that's looking to kind of phase out, I think we've said it many times, we're looking for the guy that just wants somebody to take care of his customers and make sure that
Right.
business stays good.
Right, and that's what we do our best to do. So the message I hear from you all in the field that are getting to that age, like my age, maybe a little bit older, is obviously you want a great value. You want to get the best deal you can for your book. This represents your life's hard work, right? And then right just that close underneath of it is I want to make sure my customers are taken care of. And if you can fill those two things, I think everybody's happy, and that's what we try to do. So if you're kind of in that spot age-wise, or you want to explore it, boy, don't be bashful. Call us. We'd love to talk to you about it and
And
see what it looks like.
right, and our team that takes over those that we've bought, how many have we bought today?
16.
So we bought 16. We have a team of people that takes care. And I forget how many touches happens in a year, but from birthday cards to anniversary dates, and newsletter.
Right.
We try to give as good
We
a
do.
service,
We do.
regardless where they live.
Right.
And I'm not making this up, but I don't recall a complaint. I just don't know that we have people that just leave because they're not getting service.
They don't, and really it's kind of goes back to the agent that built that book. If you were a great agent, you loved your customers, you took great care of them, when you pass them off to us, that's the kind of service that they're expecting. That's what we want to deliver. And those are the kind of books that we want.
Yes.
They work the best for us and for everybody. So keep that in mind, guys. So Jeff, I hear you talk all the time about our stable of carriers, when it comes to MedSup. So how's our barn looking right now?
We are ready for the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
We have the greatest portfolio of Medicare supplement products, and we've had good ones over the years. But when I think of the major names that we have, Aflac, Allstate,
Yeah.
American Benefit Life, part of the Liberty Bankers Life family, Mutual of Omaha,
Ace, Aetna.
Ace. We have never had such big name brand carriers.
Yeah.
That are in the market to not just be there, but to write a lot of business.
Yeah.
And you have the Medicare Advantage products that compete with it, but the Medicare supplement business, and with the baby boomers still flowing in, we're writing a lot of business.
Yeah, thankful for it, guys. That just comes back to you. We write nothing, without you. So really appreciate the friendship, the business. For a lot of you, a lot of years, and if you're new, we really appreciate all you do for us. And
Please give us a call if you have any questions, and if you hear us mention a company that you really didn't know much about. I tell you, today I learned a little bit about a carrier on some of the benefits and discounts that they had that I honestly was not aware of. So if we can help you out, our team here would be glad to bring you up to speed, and I call them tip sheets. That is really nice to have. We'll be glad to help you stay really at the top of the mountain here on Medicare supplement, and which product's best for your customer.
yeah, sounds good. Guys, thank you so much. Appreciate all you do for us. Have a great 2023.